chicken, 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 chicken.
What's going on, Lake Rats? Today we're going to see what a typical day is like for the lunch ladies at the high school. And so let's get right on into it. What time do you guys clock in and clock out?
Well, I come in at 4:30. The rest of them come in at 4:45, and we prepare breakfast first. We even have a coffee bar now that we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we go to lunch and prepare lunch after that.
Now we asked the students what their favorite lunch was. Here's what they had to say. What's the best cafeteria lunch?
Mashed potato.
Hunter, what's the best cafeteria lunch?
Dot's dish. Dot's dish.
At the end of the day, we're out of here at 1:30.
How does a 2-hour delay day or a cancellation mess up your morning?
Well, it messes up our morning because we still have to do breakfast. And then once we get breakfast done, we have to go straight into lunch and have everything ready. So it's chaos, kind of. We have to hurry up and get everything done.
Cafeteria lunch.
Definitely the pork. Every time the pork's out there, it's a good day.
All right, good choice. What is the best cafeteria lunch?
I'd say breakfast.
What? What are you talking about?
Sometimes if we're going to get canceled, and if we have a big thing like Laker Bowl, we might not do Laker Bowl. We don't want to make all that stuff, and then if it would get canceled, we would have all that food left over, and that would be bad.
What do you guys think the best cafeteria lunch is?
Probably Laker Bowl.
Laker Bowl. I can concur.
What is your favorite cafeteria lunch?
How should I know? I don't have a favorite.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Stein, what's the best cafeteria lunch?
Dot's dish.
What is the most difficult thing about being a cook?
I'm the head cook, so my position is a little bit different than the cooks that come in. Me, it would be I have to order everything. I have 2 places that I order the food from, Right Way and Gordon's Food. So that's a lot, and plus do all paperwork, and then plus do my job out there, cutting up vegetables and getting them all, and they're all fresh, and getting that prepared. The other cooks, there's some that bake, they're doing the baking, some are doing the dishes in the dish room, and then cashiers. I'm a cashier too, so I'll do a cashier, and then my other lady will be a cashier.
What's your favorite cafeteria lunch?
Bosco sticks. Without a doubt, not even a second thought crossed my mind.
What's your favorite cafeteria lunch?
My favorite cafeteria lunch, oh my god, chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo? Good decision. Chase, what's your favorite cafeteria lunch?
Easily gotta be Fiestata pizza. I get like 3 of them things every time they go.
All right, Lakers, this wraps up the video for today. Be sure to follow our Instagram in the link down below.
Hey Lakers, scheduling is currently underway for next year's school year, so I stopped by guidance to learn some more about it, and then I asked the upperclassmen what the hardest and easiest classes they took were. So each class has a specific class or 2 or 3 or 4 that they have to take in order to graduate. Some of them include English, math, science, or history. For your junior year, you have to take CCR in order to graduate, but for each class, it is different. What is the worst part about scheduling? Honestly, I enjoy scheduling other than the fact that it's a lot. It takes a long time. But I would say the worst part about scheduling is when I call kids down and they don't know what they want to take, or they won't give me a lot of class options for electives. So I just kind of have to sit and like make them write things down. So me and Mr. Tuttle split the scheduling in half. So I have half of each class. He has the other half. Usually, when it's a good day, I get a lot done. Usually about 15, I would say.
say.
What are classes that everybody wants to take?
Everyone wants to take ceramics. Everyone wants to take ceramics.
I'm taking ceramics advanced.
I'm taking ceramics 1, 2.
What are classes that you recommend people take?
I'd recommend you take classes that you're interested in. It really, we have a lot of different options of elective classes, so take advantage of those, try new things, but definitely go for, classes that you feel like you would want to put your best effort into.
The hardest class I've ever taken was geometry.
Spanish.
Freaking Spanish. That was the hardest.
Chemistry.
Chem 2.
Anatomy and physiology.
Accounting.
Algebra 2 advanced.
Calculus.
The easiest class I've taken was History of Rome. It was also the most fun class I've ever taken.
Rome.
A history class.
Band.
The easiest class is journalism.
Weights.
Probably art class.
Geometry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with geometry.
Lunch.
When it was created, student government was meant to act as an actual government, representing the desires of those who elected them. But after gaining too much power, student council became obsolete as school officials actually had to make changes for them. Should we return power back to student council, or is it fine just raising money for events? I believe it is too weak to actually make any changes, and we should give more power back to the student council. Student council is composed of elected representatives and 4 elected officers. The responsible, hardworking students act as a policy-making body within the school system. The organization is recognized at the state and national levels. Student council projects include homecoming and homecoming dance, a winter dance, and a monthly project for schools and community. So, while it says it acts as a policy-making body, none of the projects actually involves changing school policy at all, and I don't believe the student council has changed school policy for years. I know some people want to be able to wear hats in school. How come the student council hasn't acknowledged that complaint either? It's because they don't have any power to change school policy. Do you believe that the student government has any power to make change? Let's say that.
It depends on what type of change.
Okay. If it was like policy changes, perhaps.
No, I don't think that is in our department.
Why don't you think you are able to make policy changes such as that?
Because we're limited on what we do. We're only elected for the student government, and the student government is only there to help organize things and represent our peers when we do those things.
Alrighty. As said in the handbook, student council projects include homecoming, the homecoming dance, a winter dance, and monthly projects for the school and the community. So there's no actual policy making. All it is holding events and raising money for those events. So, do you guys know who's on student council?
I know just Paige Mefford. Yeah, Paige Mefford.
Do you know what student council does?
No clue. Yeah, no clue.
Do you remember who you guys voted for?
There was an election. I don't remember an election, yeah.
And as we all know, student council is just a popularity contest. Whoever has the most friends will be voted in. It doesn't really matter how qualified you are. If you get your name on the ballot, which is just signing up, and you have enough friends, you can win a seat on student council. So in conclusion, the student council is too weak to really make any changes. All they do is raise money for events and hold said events. They don't have any actual policy making, and even if they did, there would be too many hoops to jump through to actually change it. Perhaps we could have some sort of presentation or debate in front of the student body so we can decide who would be the best representative. But they're just an idea. And this is not just about a specific person or our specific representatives. This is about the student government as a collective, because it is not capable of doing the job it was created to do. We, as a student body, need to demand that the student government is given enough power to perform its duties of representing the students' desires.
and spicy bacon chicken. Take one bite and it all starts clicking. Crown up my day. Toasted bun and tasty royal sauce. Got me buzzing, I'm the royal boss.